Okay, part 4. I did not intend for this to be so long, but I have a lot to say, What are some general requirements for college entrance? I think I already went over that, and it was, 4 units of each core subject. And you have to pass American government and economics. Those are required. Yes, if you're wondering, those are required classes. What can I do my senior year to improve my chances of being accepted? A big thing I did not realize in high school was how important volunteer work is, and that is actually pretty important. It looks great on a resume, but it also gives you a sense of accomplishment of having helped someone. Like, there is a reason why colleges look for students who donate their time to help other people. Just saying. And the biggest thing I wish I had done in high school is to have gotten involved in things, sports teams, early in high school, like sports teams, clubs, societies, like honor societies, and there are, in high school, if you think you want to do something in the medical field, then there are overseas, and not even overseas, some of them are in the United States, but there are prep programs in the summers you can go and you can study, and you can see and shadow like a physician to see what they do. That is a great idea. In one college I was going to apply to, I didn't in the end, but I'm actually glad that I didn't apply to that school because it was not where God wanted me to be. The biggest tip I can give you in this video, in these videos, in this series, is to pray about the college you're going to go to. Because if you don't pray and you don't have my voice is getting hoarse. If you don't have God's guidance in your academic life as well as your personal life, you're not going to get anywhere. I'm not saying you're not going to graduate or get a degree or even get a lot of money in your future job, but you're just not going to have that sense of security. And I cannot tell you how good it feels to have the sense of security, to know what God's will for me is. I mean, it's priceless. It truly is priceless. And I encourage you to really seek His will and plan as much as you can. Plan your goals and make a list and write down. Whenever someone asks me for advice, I tell them to make a list. And there is a reason for that. If you have a list, you have something that you can save and look back at in the future. Make a list, like right down the middle. On this side, write goals I have in my life, and the next side, write interests and ideas I have of how I'm going to get there. It's just an idea. It's something that I've done whenever I've tried. Whenever I've had big decisions I have had to make, I've made a list of the pros and cons of it, and it really has helped me make wise decisions. And that's a challenge for me, to make good decisions, because contrary to popular belief, it's difficult for me to do. It's difficult for anyone to do, to make good decisions. So when you're in college, definitely I would say go to a private Christian college if you can. PCC is extremely affordable, especially if you've ever used the Becca books, and there's a reason I'm saying that, is because they will refund you your money for paying for the Becca books. Like, even if you went to a private school, I think this is true about private schools who use that curriculum. They will refund you part of the money you paid to go to that school because of that. Like it's pretty awesome. Like, and they have work study programs, so it's actually pretty cool. You definitely need to check into that. They have all kinds of financial aid and help like that. So that's something to be aware of. And the school itself is the biggest reason I'm not going there. Well, they're currently getting accredited. So you need to make sure the nursing program there has always been accredited, but other programs, they are now getting accredited. I'm not sure if they actually are yet, but they're in the process. I was just a little iffy about if I wanted to do that, but there really was no reason to substantiate me being nervous about that. But yes, definitely the biggest advice I can give you is to follow God's will for your life. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, saith the Lord, plans not to harm you, but to give you a future and a hope." Think about that, plans to give you a future and a hope. I think we all want hope in our lives. We all want a future that's good, and God promises that. So accept His advice, and if you're having a rough time making a decision, pray and ask Him for guidance. I guarantee you, He will never let you down. I guarantee it. There's no doubt in my mind. So this is the end of this video. I hope that this has been helpful for you. I have a bonus question of the day. If you answer this question right, then send me your contact information, Facebook, email, whatever, and I will send you a college organization PDF file. Exciting, right? The question is, what is the average ACT score of a Harvard student? Just off the top of your head, if you look at this up, then you're disqualified. And no, I will not know if you looked this up, but hopefully you will have integrity and not. So, yeah, just throw in a guess, comment on this video if you would like to win my PDF file college tips. Goodbye and stay strong.